Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Bytes. Obi-Wan here. So this video is going to be on an interesting NFT project I came across. They're just doing their pre-sale right now, but it seems pretty promising. They are called Rocket BSC, and it's a token linked to an NFT platform called randomNFT. So right now they're in pre-sale, but it looks pretty cool. They have a 10% tax for liquidity. They're giving away like limited edition founders NFT to people who invest in the pre-sale. So yeah, they've got 10% liquidity tax, which is quite cool. So the longer the product is on the market, the greater the liquidity pool is, which means it's more attractive to whales. They've got a 60% burn before they launch, which is very attractive. Nice breakdown of where they're going to be spending their tokens, development, marketing team, circular XYZ. So everything is there, which I like. They're using a Gnosis multi-sig wallet, so between the lead dev and the CEO, which is cool. And the lead dev and the CEO are Doxxed. So there you go. So these guys are not just they're not just random faceless people on Telegram. They're actually like real people available in the Rocket BSC Telegram, and so you can go and have a chat and ask them questions. But this project looks pretty cool. So if we look at the platform it's associated with, randomNFT, we see it's an NFT marketplace, so you can buy and sell NFTs and mint new ones. Looks pretty cool. I think it's called random NFTs because when you buy NFTs, they come with certain qualities that are randomized, and so they have like different levels of rarity amongst the same NFT in some cases. So that's pretty cool. They have plans to make this a multi-chain marketplace, a multi-chain NFT marketplace, which is I think great, because I think the future is definitely multi-chain. I don't think Cardano, Polkadot, and all these other smart contract platforms are going away. And so I do like teams that understand that and are willing to kind of make it multi-chain and increase the kind of user base that this will appeal to. Now, my favorite thing about this platform is that these NFTs are really affordable. So the price for these is like 0.01 BNB, which is very cheap. So if you look on most NFT projects, they're quite expensive. Like you're paying like $50 to $100 for random NFTs, and so I like that quite a bit. That like I think this is gonna appeal to the mainstream quite heavily, and so yeah, I think we'll be looking to see what kind of NFTs are on here, see if you can buy one and get possibly a super rare one. That's always possible. I think they also have plans to make this NFT marketplace a plug-in to certain games using the Unity engine and Unreal engine, and the lead dev, I believe, has experience coding video games, coding MMORPGs and operating systems, and so I think they're kind of well placed to do that. So that could mean that you could buy something on here, and in your favorite game, say World of Warcraft or what have you, you can actually have that NFT in the game. That coupled with the fact that these NFTs are cheap, and so in that case, in that sense, uniquely affordable and available to kind of most people, makes this super attractive and super interesting, in my opinion. So one thing you notice is that this website is hard coded, which is cool. So most projects do normally just copy and paste other people's work, other people's websites. So that's a sign of confidence. Again, there's a lot of things that kind of tick the right boxes for me with this project. So yeah, this is hard coded. I did do software engineering for a bit, and it's really hard to code kind of responsive websites with hard code, which is why most kind of meme coin and random projects they just copy and paste other websites, because it's actually really hard to hard code it. So that is a great sign. And yeah, so there's a lot. I think there's quite a lot to say about this project. Some of the key things are that they are having a pre-sale at the moment, raising about 1,000 BNB, which is, I think, is a reasonable ask. A lot of these meme coins are asking for like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 BNB, which I think is ridiculous. They do have wall protection on launch, so maximum buys of about 5 BNB, which means that people can't just come in there, put a ton of money in, and then exit the market and screw everyone over. I've already told you guys about the liquidity, 10% tax, which is good. The 60% burn before launch, the multi-sig wallet, so both the founder and the lead dev have to kind of agree on decisions they make as how the platform progresses. There will be a liquidity lock on Unicrypt for about a year. And when they launch, they'll be having an NFT distribution event where you just pay the fees on Binance Smart Chain of like 10-14p, and you get a free randomized NFT. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think beyond that, one key thing as well, actually, I think that differentiates this from a lot of NFT platforms is these guys use IPFS, which is, it's basically a secure storage based blockchain for NFTs. So most NFT projects, you can only view their NFTs when you're on the specific website that you bought it on, because you basically have a receipt, and so you have to kind of go on that marketplace to see it. And if that marketplace for some whatever reason goes down, then that's your NFT and you can't really see it. So essentially you have a receipt. But with IPFS technology, it's basically kind of hard coded into your wallet, so you do actually have full control of that NFT. It is actually yours. And so that's, I think, one very cool differentiating factor. And beyond that, I see these guys kind of forming quite strong partnerships with other kind of NFT and gaming projects in the space. So I know there are some talks being had in the background, but I'm hearing that especially because of this game plugin, that they could very kind of quickly be forming partnerships with certain big games in the space. So I think there's a lot to look forward to with this project. And personally, I think quite highly of the lead dev. He seems to be someone who's got the right kind of chops for it. He seems to have a very hands-on approach. He's got a strong background in writing operating systems, web development, MMORPGs, C++, all the things that I look for in a dev, kind of knowing their stuff. That's my biggest thing. I invest in teams, not as much projects. I invest in people that I know can do what they say they're going to do. And so I like to look for things like having a good website, not just a copy and paste website, but a good website which shows what you're doing. Having a good pre-sale, asking for a reasonable amount, having things that are in place to protect investors, tokenomics that are attractive, like increasing the liquidity pool, strong partnerships, so it's not just one person, it's a team of people. And that multi-sig wallet means that they would all have to agree on things before changing the blockchain, which is a great sign. Having a team that's doxed, so they're actually real people, you can actually chat to them, they're not just some faceless dudes. And having just interesting mechanics like their randomized NFT, their plugins to other games, this kind of NFT event. There's lots of cool things about this project, so I thought I'd bring this one to you. Links in the description below. Do check out their website. It is early days, but from what I'm seeing, there's every chance that these guys will be able to accomplish what they set out to accomplish, and it's looking pretty good right now. So that is Rocket BSC, the utility token for an NFT platform called randomNFT. Right, and so why the look at the market, guys? Everything's bleeding right now as expected. So I've let go of one of my trades, which was Safe Nami, at loss, and that's fine. I did give them a little bit of time to see whether they would recover, but I don't think that's the case, and so I've let that one go. I am still holding NCAT, Space Corgi, and the last one being Safe Bitcoin. Safe Bitcoin is holding up very well. NCAT seems to have broken kind of resistance here. And I think it should probably hold around this resistance. I hope it does. But I'm still holding NCAT. I think it's still got a lot of room to grow. I don't see how NCAT at 25 million market cap is going to kind of finish here, whereas Pig is at 250 million market cap and it's got significantly less going on. So I'm a big fan of NCAT, and it's my comfiest hold. Not investment advice, it's just one of those things where I like the project, I like the team. This was my first YouTube video. I called it here. And with what they've got coming up in the roadmap, I'm pretty excited for what they do. And again, just like with Rocket BSC, they do have a team that have kind of a reputation of actually getting things done, and that's why you've seen such good price movement for them so far. So it would have been ideal to get in the pre-sale for these guys actually, if I'd have known about it by then. But I did kind of learn about it the first hour of it launching and then look into it. And so you do have the opportunity with Rocket BSC. But beyond that, yeah, I think you should all mostly be tethered up, managing your risk. If you're going to be taking a trade or holding a trade, then just expect to hold it for a while until the market starts picking up. So I expect NCAT to start performing in about a week or 2 weeks, but I just don't see the point of selling the bottom right now. But we'll see how that goes. It may be best, but I'm one of those people where it's just I just don't see the point. Why sell it at even a small loss? I'd rather just hold it for another month or two and see where the platform goes, but it should definitely pick up eventually. because they have too much coming up and in a roadmap for it to kind of finish now. And so that's not investment advice. Do your own research, look into the platform. And yeah, beyond that, Safe Nami I've dumped because I just lost faith in them being able to pick things back up. There's every chance they will. It's just my opinion. And Safe Corgi took a slight dump today, broke the TA pattern, which is fine. I'm holding it for long term. They are having an AMA when they're kind of showing their team. I think one of the CEOs is like a Forbes guy, so pretty good. And Safe Bitcoin, yeah, it's holding up technically, so I'm gonna hold that. But yeah, the key project we talked about in this video was Rocket BSC and their NFT platform, randomNFT. So do keep up with this one. I think this one could definitely blow on launch, and to me it's looking quite good. And so look into this one, links in the description below, and stay safe out there. Peace, guys.